Hi, everybody. Welcome to City Beat. I'm your host, Nancy Byrne. And, well, you might be wondering about my lovely wardrobe I'm wearing today. I'm wearing it because we're kicking off a brand new segment called Walking the Beat, where we feature big projects that are making a big difference in our city. And we're starting off with a huge one, a $1 billion project, otherwise known as Project Neon. Now, I'm standing in an area that, well, in a week or so, will not be very safe to stand because there'll be traffic. And I'm standing with someone intimately familiar with this, Mike Jansen, who is the Director of Public Works. Thanks for being with us.
Sure, great to be here, Nance.
Now, this ramp is really special to the city of Las Vegas, so could you explain that?
Yes, so much excitement right now in the city. We are standing on top of a brand new bridge on top of the Union Pacific Railroad, and this bridge does something really unique. It's going to help us connect 3 roads that were all dead ends prior to Project Neon. So on one direction, we're going to carry Industrial Road right over the Union Pacific Railroad tracks. On the other end, Union Pacific Railroad tracks, we're going to connect right into Grand Central Parkway. So Grand Central Parkway, Industrial Road will fully connect together. And additionally, Western Avenue is also going to connect at a T intersection. So it's a great project to connect 3 roads, making downtown access better and better.
And also, we know that Project Neon as a whole, while it's been a little bit of a headache for motorists, the downtown is really going to benefit for as far as getting in and out of downtown easier.
Truly so, Nance. So many improvements in this project. Actually, $91 million. That's how much the city has participated in this project to provide these great connections into downtown, including a new interchange that's going to service downtown called the Western Interchange. But really, these roadway connections are really going to make the connection between the Strip, downtown, so much better, so much easier, and we really think it's going to help spur additional development as well.
Okay, well, it's been an amazing project, and as I said, and I'll keep saying, done ahead of schedule and right on budget. So, Mike, don't go anywhere, but I'm going to walk over here and talk to Dale. Hi, Dale. This is Dale Keller, and he's the project manager with NDOT, Nevada Department of Transportation. We've been seeing the construction and feeling the construction since about mid-2016, but when was Project Neon even, talked about?
Nancy, this project's been 20 years in the making, and there's been a lot of effort planning from an environmental standpoint, from the design all the way down to the construction. We're very excited now that we're reaching the finish line for this very important project for the state as well as for the city of Las Vegas.
Now, when you plan something of this magnitude, I just picture 20 people sitting in a room around a big map. You can't just say, well, the traffic will just have to figure out how to get around it. I know my phone has been blowing up with endless notifications, which is great, from NDOT telling us about closures, that kind of thing. What goes into planning rerouting and making sure that people don't get too angry?
That's a very good point, and that was one of the biggest challenges for this job, was to figure out how we're going to deal with traffic as we build this project. So we took an approach and listened to the community, understand we don't want to impact 2 major freeways at the same time. That's what you saw back in 2017 with the reconstruction of US 95, and then 2018 with the reconstruction of I-15. Now, for the local streets, we had the same approach. We didn't want to disrupt all of downtown and limit access, because we knew that downtown and getting to and from was very important for everybody involved who worked and lived. So what we did, we had this kind of leapfrog effect. So we worked on one road and made sure the corridors were protected for traveling around our job site.
And also, Las Vegas drivers learned how to do the zip, let someone in, right? The alternating when you had to merge lanes.
Merge.
Yes,
yeah, the zipper merge, which was a great, and it worked really well, especially when everybody was slow and congested. We wanted people to use all real estate as possible to take turns to move faster. And I believe that worked, and we'll continue to practice that as we move for future jobs.
All right, Dale, thank you. Don't go anywhere. Go hang out with Mike for a minute, because I'm going to go talk to the construction people, Kiewit. So stay with us. Hi, Jay. How are you?
Doing great, Nancy. Welcome.
I am talking to Jay Prosovic, and he is the Public Information Officer for Kiewit, and that's the company that's in charge of all of the construction, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Let's talk about safety at first, because we know this project, I'm going to say it one more time, got done ahead of schedule and on budget. How was the safety record because I always worry about the construction workers out there so close to traffic.
Well, we were very passionate about safety and building an incredible safety record. So just for point of reference, nationally, the recordable injury rate is at a 1.0, and here on the Project Neon, we are at a 0.34, which which is a great record. And so we try to start with a craft-based safety model, giving ownership to the craft and making safety important to them. So it's a company-wide safety program, so everyone here is a safety manager and not just the safety personnel on the project.
Exactly, and we can vouch for this. Me and the crew have gotten a safety, not lecture, but safety tips from the people on the construction site as well as the railroad guys, because we're kind of in their jurisdiction as well. Let's give some kudos to the construction workers. I think one of the things that even people who were getting impatient with cones and detours really respected, they were out there 24/7, and I'm sure that had a lot to do with finishing early.
Finishing early, finishing ahead of time, making sure we have a quality product. We had over 500 local craftspeople working on this project, and they did at certain times worked 7 days a week, through holidays, through weekends, and just an amazing effort put out by everyone involved by the project, and can't give them enough credit.
So this is going to wrap up, guys, mid-May. May 16th, they're kind of doing a little internal celebration for this gigantic project, but people are still going to see some workers on site, and they may wonder what that's all about. So what's that all about?
Absolutely. Well, the mid-May date is just to get the road completed, to get everything opened up, get the cones off the roadways during the day. After that, we'll have ancillary things, landscaping, irrigation lines being put in, signs being installed, maybe some sidewalks here and there. So we're still going to be seeing work, and even some work maybe at night in certain areas, but typically during the regular work day and rush hours, we're going to be off the road.
Okay, sounds good. Guys, can you join me over here? We're going to get everybody together. So May 16th-ish is when the roads will be opened up, but be aware there are going to still be workers, so watch out for them. And we want to just say thank you. Ahead of schedule, on budget. And when we come back, we're going to move inside. I'm going to get rid of hat hair, and we're going to have more stories, including the story behind a very special volunteer with a citizen emergency response team. As we say goodbye, let's say goodbye to our drone.